everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Millie, and in today's video, as you can see by the title, I'm showing you how I did my 80s inspired hair and makeup. If you want to see how I did this, I'm going to stop rambling and just show you. Okay, so I've just put my hair out on my face and I think I'm going to go straight in for the eyebrows. I don't know how people used to do their eyebrows back in the day, but I'm just going to do my eyebrows how I normally would, but sort of make them look a bit more 80s style. So I'm going to start with my eyebrows. I've got my eyebrow spoolie and I've got my hairspray, and what I do, I'm trying to do this so I don't get it on anything. Just take the spoolie and spray a little bit of hairspray on it. I'm just going to zoom in on my other eyebrow so you can actually see what I'm doing. I was going to tweeze my eyebrows for this video, but then I thought people either did really tweeze their eyebrows in the 80s or they really didn't. Ta-da! The next thing I'm going to go in with is foundation. Now, I would use a primer, but I don't think primers were like well established back in the 80s. So we're just going to go straight with the foundation. I'm looking kind of scary. So I've just done the one pump. We're going to see how we get on. And if we need any more, you can always put some on the top. But you can always take. It's the same as cooking. You can always take. No, you can always add, but you can't always take. The funny thing is I've actually done a video like this on my channel before. I've looked back at the thumbnail for it, but I've not actually looked at the video itself. So I don't know how similar this is going to be. I can't remember when I did it. Maybe 2017, 2018. So 6 years ago. And I've not really looked at it since. I might have watched it once, but not in the last 3 years. It's going to be exciting to see how close I can get the two to be. I wanted to do, last time I did it, I didn't do any like proper research on it. I just went with what I was feeling on the day. Right, this time I want to get it as close as I can to the real deal, and I want to do it in a way that feels authentic. I've seen people do it on the internet, no shade to them, the makeup in the end looks great, but it doesn't feel like authentic 80s. It just feels like putting a load of bright colours on your face and claiming that was 80s makeup. So I'm quite happy with the coverage. I don't think full coverage was really a thing back then. Like, of course it was a thing, but it wasn't like, not everyone did it. Like, it was just like for magazine photo shoots and whatever. So we are gonna, I don't know where to go next. It's going, I was going to say it's going so well. I've literally done one thing. Now, if you've seen any sort of... Why did I do that? If you've seen any sort of makeup looks in the 80s, you'll know that they kind of contoured with blush. Now, I don't think cream blush was a thing, but the reason why I'm using cream products is because my skin just, it appreciates cream products a lot better. I don't know which brush I'm going to go in with to blend out a cream blush. I think maybe this little stubby one that I haven't looked after, so we'll go with that one, and we're just gonna blend, and then even when you think you've done blending, blend even more. But you want to put, I'm saying it like it's a tutorial, I don't have a clue what I'm on about, but this is just what I picked up from pictures and magazine photo shoots and whatever. You want to put your blush where your bronzer would go. It's shaping up to look quite good. It kind of looks like I've been punched in the face, but we're gonna roll with it. You want to put your blush where your bronzer would go, or where your contour would go, and you want one that's not like a really bright peachy one. Yeah, you want to go with one that's sort of like a darker toned blush. I say it like I know what I'm talking about. I don't have a Scooby. Okay, so I'm happy with that for now. We're gonna come back to it. So I just had to quickly go in dark and get my blue eyeshadow because we're attempting blue eyeshadow today. So I'm taking the Revolution palette. It's called Reloaded Marvelous Mattes. They're all matte, and I'm just going to take the light blue one. I don't know what it's called. Maybe it has a name. Nope, just the blue shade. And I'm going to take that. Oh, it's wet. And I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid. I should not have got it wet. This has very quickly gone from 80s makeup to clown makeup. That's enough of this palette. See, this is the thing. I've just had a look on Pinterest and there's no shade to this girl whatsoever. I think she looks so cool. But this, to me, is not authentic. Like, you can tell that it's a modern glam spin on 80s makeup. This feels very authentic. You can't really tell because of the brightness, but this feels very authentic. I've just realised that I could use this for blush, which actually is the purpose of it. I just used it for eyeshadow because I think it looks sick, but it's actually a bright pink blush. So I think we're gonna have to try it as a blush. I've never shoved a fat brush in it before and I don't like it. Oh! This is feeling more 80s. Obviously, if I don't like this at the end, we can blend it out and it's going to be fine. I'm sort of using this picture as a reference. She's got a lot of black. Do we go in with the black? I think it's going to be very ballsy, but I think we should try. Okay, so I'm going to go in with like a teeny tiny sort of liner brush. And I'm going to take the black from my Revolution palette. I think this is such a bad idea. I think I should have gone for a dark brown, but we're going black. Tapping off the excess because I cannot be trusted. Going as close as I can to my lash line. I don't know if you can see, I'll zoom you in a little bit. I think maybe I should have gone in with like an eyeliner. Maybe we go in with a little bit of a liner and then maybe blend it out. So I've gone in with like a really thin line, literally like as thin as I can make it, and I've not gone anywhere near the edge because I'm going to try and blend that out. Wish me luck. I say we move on to the other eye and just come back to it. All I've got going around in my head is time to play the game. I know Chad's going to watch that and just piss himself. I feel like the 80s makeup look, it can just be messy and just like no one would care. I don't know, that's the vibe I get. Yeah, I don't think people used to blend their blushes up as high as I'm going, but we're just gonna roll with it because I messed up. I think for eyebrows, I'm just gonna put a couple of strokes in just to sort of shape it up, but I don't want anything too, yeah, that'll do. So taking the black shade, I'm gonna take this back underneath my eye. I don't really know how far to bring it. They go all the way along, okay. So now I'm just gonna take a eyeliner and put it on my waterline. So for lips, I end up using this shade from the Revolution palette and I just put some Nivea lip balm on so that it had something to stick to. Kind of liking it. And it surprisingly is like not powdery. I was just about to go straight in with some setting spray, but I don't think they had setting spray back then. So I'm just gonna go straight in with my mascara. So I've just put my mascara on and I don't know why, but adding a bit of pink to my brow bone and blending it out with my blush is really tying in the makeup look. Like I feel like it was like the final thing that my makeup needed. So this is the makeup look. I'm very happy with it. Now it's time for the hair, my favorite part. So for the hair, I've decided to go in and crimp it. I don't know if you can see that, but we are crimping today, baby. Yeah. So I'm just going to take my fingers and where the tops of my ears are, go all the way around and part it. And then I'm going to twist it and put it up on my head with a claw clip. This part doesn't have to be authentic. It's just how I position how I part my hair when I'm crimping it. So I'm looking in the viewfinder because I forgot my mirror. I take like a really small section and I hold my crimpers like this. And I start all the way at the top and I hold it. This specific one that I have has like a little place. Oh, I haven't crimped my hair in so long. It has like a little extra thing that you can hold it to make sure it's clamped down all the way. And I hold it, I don't really know how long for, just until I feel like it's had sufficient time, and then work my way down. I've had these crimps for so long. And you can sort of feel when, where and when to crimp. I'm going to do it again just in case, but I'm going to save you the pain of having to watch me do it all over my head. I'm very aware that because my hair is so short at the minute, I'm going to look like a giant poof ball. Anyway, clamp it as close as you can to your head. Leave it 5 to 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then slowly work your way down to the end. Careful not to like, I don't think it really makes that much of a difference, but like pull your hair down and then you have crimped hair. I should have really just done a couple pieces and then left some of the other parts straight. I don't know, I'm kind of like in the Kenny G look. So I'm gonna go and do the rest of this and then check back in with you in a minute. Oh my god, it looks like a giant poof ball. So I've done the bottom layer and this is what it's looking like. And now I'm gonna section off another bit and have another go. But I don't know if I wanna crimp it all or just have like crimped parts. So I was undecided whether I wanted to do a full head of crimp or whether I just wanted to do like maybe the bottom layer and then crimp some pieces on the top. And I think that is what we're going for, is just random crimped pieces. I found the picture of Demi Moore, and she just had random crimped pieces. And I think that just looked, I don't know, it was, I'm not going to say more authentic because crimping was part of the 80s, whether you did your whole head or not, but this was the vibe that I wanted to go for, so went for it. And then if you sort of blend it out, it looks cool. Obviously the front pieces have to be crimped. I don't make the rules. And the cool thing is that you can leave like kind of like gaps like I've just done here, and it just looks really, I don't know, it just looks funky. I think it does anyway. You can go in and like ruffle it up there. My hair's, I should have straightened it beforehand because it just wants to curl under with the crimps, which is fine. Just section off some more. If you decide you wanted to do your whole head, I think you would need to have more like a structure to it, just so you didn't like miss pieces or pieces didn't look so odd. But because I'm just sort of doing mixing and matching, I can kind of, just do whatever I want really. I do big chunks, I do little chunks. Something that I realised that I have forgotten is a scrunchie. I know it's really annoying that I keep looking in the viewfinder and I apologise, but if I'm looking up here I need to be seeing what I'm doing. I've got my little mirror down here. I think this is getting closer and closer to crimping my whole head. So we're gonna need to rein it in a minute. I'm sort of not holding it on for as long and it's looking nicer. I feel like if like the pieces underneath where I left it like a really long time, okay wait, if you do that nothing comes out, but the pieces that you leave in the crimp for like a long time, they kind of come out and they just look a bit frizzy. That's what I'm sort of learning from practice. It's been a while since I whipped out the crimps, but I find that if I just leave it for a couple of seconds rather than sort of like 5 to 10, I don't know, I fancy it comes out looking a bit nicer. As long as the top pieces are sort of done. I think my hair might be too short at the minute to do a ponytail, like a JoJo Siwa ponytail, like off to the side. But I think half her up, half her down could look good. Why did we stop crimping our hair? Can we bring it back? Like it just looks so cool. All I've got going around in my head at the minute is, oh, I look great, is, you know, on Gavin and Stacey where they go to the fun fair and they go on the bumper cars and stuff, that song, just that song. I'm gonna switch these off so that I know that I've definitely switched them off. So it's either at this point you can sort of have it on a side part in, back comb it, put some pins in it and just go to town. I think I'm gonna go and get a scrunchie and sort of do like a half up, half it down with some pieces hanging out and then go in with the crimps again if I need it and crimp some more pieces, but I need to go and get a scrunchie. I don't really know where I want to section my hair off from. Maybe just like there. Oh. All I'm gonna say is shout out to me, because I made that scrunchie with my own 2 hands. You can pull pieces down, sort of frame your face if you don't want it all up. You want some baby hairs. She's looking cute. She's very 80s. So this is the finished makeup and hair. I really loved it. I really had so much fun doing this video. I live and breathe the 80s, so being able to sort of do like an 80s inspired makeup look and have it feel like authentic, I don't know, just scratched an itch that I didn't know that needed to be scratched. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. It is the little subscribe button down here. Next to it is a bell icon. If you click that, you'll be notified when I upload, so you will never miss out on an upload. I was checking my analytics the other day and over half of the people that watch my videos are not even subscribed. So this is your friendly reminder, if you do want to stay up to date with everything going on my channel, because I have multiple, I'll link my other one below. If you want to stay up to date, hit the subscribe button. Another friendly little reminder, I made a vlog channel. There is one vlog on there at the minute, at the time I am talking, and it's just a little montage from holiday so that my channel was actually findable. I will link my vlog channel in the down bar so that you can go over and find it. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video.